Welcome to Milers Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is the review of the Sabre 1.3 gram heavy darts. Now, before I get into the review, obviously, this is my worker Coonan. Now, my blaster had a problem about a week or so ago. Actually, it was a few days ago. I was just doing some normal testing with it and stuff like that. And keep in mind, I'm using a cut down 1.8 spring. Well, it stopped catching. So that made me a little nervous. So I opened it up, and when I looked at the internals of this blaster, the catch itself, it's not a machine to catch. It's a cast product, okay? So which means that it's melted, poured, and cast in like sand molds, okay? You know, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, look it up on YouTube, and you'll actually see them doing it like a short or something like that. It's really cool. But when they do that, it actually kind of makes the part a little bit not as good a quality as if it was machined. Okay, so that was part of the problem. So to fix it, what I did for now is I just like put in a really strong catch spring. Okay, because that'll stop it for a while, but eventually it will happen again. It's just because the catchiness likes to wear out fairly quick, apparently. Thanks, worker. So when that happened, I made a couple phone calls and I talked to a couple people about my issue with the catch. And all I have to say is that hopefully it'll be a non-issue very soon. That's all I'm going to say. Now, onto review. What these are is these are 1.3 gram heavy darts, okay? These were made by Sabre Blasters in Singapore, okay? They were designed by them. These are supposed to be some of the heaviest ammo out there on the market. Their normal worker heavies are 1.2. This is a 1.3. Okay, these darts are 39 millimeters, which are just a little bit longer than a AF Pro, but still compatible inside of Talon Magazine and Talon Geometry, as you can tell. Now, these darts, they have a very unique property to them. And you're going to say, wow, what is that? These darts, for some reason, they like worker barrels a lot. They also like saber barrels a lot, too. Such as, if you watch the short that I had of this blaster, when I was doing the outside testing on the heavy darts, I was getting an average firing velocity of about 310 FPS. That's with a cut down 1.8 spring and a very smooth prime. Okay, which is phenomenal. Okay, so I tested these darts in a couple other blasters. Myler tested these darts in the Sabre Apex. And why don't you tell them what you were doing, Myler, with it?
I was hitting a window from about 2 houses away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was sniping a second story window of a house that's about 125, 150 feet away from us. Mm-hmm. Yep. He was standing in the backyard with his Apex doing that. It was pretty cool to watch. So the things I noticed about these darts is that, yes, you lose velocity because they're heavier, but you also gain accuracy and they're more stable in flight. Okay, that's why you're able to pull off some insane shots. That's why I'm saying these darts are perfect for sniper style players. I mean, I know how to shoot fairly well, okay? My son knows how to shoot really well too. So, these darts are definitely something to help. Now, what I call them the silver bullet, further testing needs to be seen on that, okay? But these are some phenomenal darts. I'm going to give you a brief firing demo, and I know you really can't see much, but you did see a short of the FPS on this. Now, as I was saying, These darts here, though, I'll be honest with you, when I was testing them outside and I was testing them at various different objects at different ranges, they were pretty accurate, and some darts, like worker darts, to be more specific, like on the heavies, you'll get a deviation in any range of about 40 FPS, up and down the ladder, right? With these, I shot about 150 of these, and the deviation I got was 10 FPS, one way or the other. So they're very consistent. Now, these darts, when I said that they like worker barrel and saber barrel, reason being is that the foam's a lot denser. Okay, it's a much better quality foam. Now, these darts, they cost a little bit more though. They cost a little bit more than worker darts, but they definitely are well worth it. I mean, I was rather impressed with these. These are probably some of the nicest heavy darts I've shot. I mean, they're rather nice, definitely. And the fact that they perform well out of worker barrels and or saber barrels. That's 90% of the barrels that I use. Are either worker or saber barrel. So, I mean, they're definitely really nice and they're well worth the money. And I'll be honest with you, Luke sells these at out of darts, and you can also buy them out of Singapore from Sabre directly, and there's other distributors that have these. You guys should really just try some of these. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not here to twist anybody's arm or anything like that, but if you don't believe me 100%, the only thing I can tell you is to go out and buy a box. That's just it. Boxes however much money, like maybe less than $20 or whatever. If these darts are $25 or whatever, you buy a box, and if you like them, you buy some more. I mean, but these darts, if you end up buying these darts, you end up using these darts, you will be impressed. These darts you guys will actually say, "Oh my God, these are some of the best darts I've ever shot." Because as far as heavy darts go, these are some of the best darts I've ever shot. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put a buy link in the description for the 1.3 gram heavy darts through Sabre's website and at Out of Darts. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. And until next time, these are Miller's Mods signing off.